Hello, this is NFL Chaos with Jeremy. I am Jeremy, and I bring the chaos. We have a very special guest coming on. They're having connection issues and things like that are going on, but he will be on eventually. If you looked at the title, you can tell he's a youngling, I think they call him, right? A youngling. And we're going to find out if he can draft better than us. We're going to find out really, really soon, right after this.
I would regret it if people look back at the first episode and you weren't on it.
Yeah, well, I like that. It's called forward thinking.
We have one of the worst beats in the world. We do. Our beat is horrible.
Connor could shove that article up his ass.
And then I went to that game, and I was like, this is the greatest team I've ever seen in my life. I'm a Jet fan. This is going to be the greatest run ever. Yeah.
No, because if they take Aquanu, I'm not complaining.
Joe Douglas is the king of keeping shit close to the vest.
A 2, a 4, and a 6 for Darnold?
Did the Jets really ruin Sam Darnold, or did Sam Darnold just suck all along and we were just trying to talk ourselves into it?
And Hamilton is a player who can potentially make a very big impact.
And suddenly here we are today, you can't get rid of him.
Right, it's like a plague.
Joe Douglas was hired because he's not those general managers.
Okay, Luscious.
Somebody is going to fall just like Elijah Moore did, just like Michael Carter did.
You know, what would, if you had one sentence to say to Joe Douglas, what would you say? So you would say, you had me at hello, and then give him a big old wet one right on the smack.
So, hello, Jets mess. So funny. I just handed my wife a bag of cheese doodles that I was eating, and I said, take this away. It's evidence for mess that I never stopped eating. What's up, Nick Shine? What's up, Nathan? Everybody else that's watching. We're going to start this draft real soon, but first I need to introduce my guest. He's going to make a lot of you feel foolish. All this arguing and debating on who we should take. When in doubt, you listen to a 13-year-old. Everybody, my guest, Ryan Sandmeyer. What's up, buddy?
Ha.
Just, huh? Okay, first of all, what jersey are you sporting?
The Zach Wilson, white one.
Okay, so you just wanted it and Dad got it for you.
It was for Christmas.
Okay.
And my aunt got it for me.
Okay. Peep said hello. Okay. So people are saying hello to you. Aren't they polite?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Ryan is the greatest Jets fan. You know what makes him a great Jets fan? He's 13, which means he's never seen them win. Okay? Have they ever even had a winning season since you've been a fan? Maybe 2015, but do you even remember that?
No.
Okay. So you don't remember the year that, like, Fitzpatrick, we were almost in the playoffs and we lost?
Well, I remember Fitzpatrick as the quarterback, but
yeah,
I don't remember being good.
Okay, now everybody's going to wonder why as a kid in Sacramento. And that's right. He's 5 minutes away from me in Sacramento. I know the answer, but why are you a Jets fan? Tell everyone why you're a Jets fan.
Well, because my parents are both from New York.
Okay. And you do it. Oh, wow. So you're saying is your parents weren't nice enough. Your dad wasn't nice enough to say, son, I know I'm from the Bronx. I knew I grew up in New York, but don't be a Jets fan. There's a team about 100 miles away that have won a lot of Super Bowls. They're very competitive most years. They're called the San Francisco 49ers. No interest in that, right? You were like, no way, not for me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just so you know, everybody, I didn't just walk around the streets and find a Jet fan randomly in Sacramento. Ryan's mother and I went to college together. So I've known her since 1991, and I've known Ryan's father since 1993. So we go back. It's been a long time. He doesn't have that New York accent because he grew up in Sacramento. Forget about it. But if his father comes on and you get, he'll pull out the Bronx attitude. But all right. So before we get started, how deep in this draft do you think players? Like how deep? like as far as do you know that like do you think you know the first round? Do you think you know all the way to the 7th round? Like you know a good 150 players who you're going to take?
I mean, I know the first round real good because the Jets have a lot of picks, so I know the second round pretty well.
Okay. And then when we get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, we only got to the 5th rounds. We'll see if there's any guys you know that are left, or maybe you'll just go by position.
Yeah.
And you could, I don't know if you could see the chat, but you can also ask the chat, like, you know, like if you get to the 4th or 5th round, say who's the, you know, who I pick. I'm not going to help you because you know me. I don't like you. Okay. Well, so let me, I'm going to share screen and get us going. So let me do this here. Have you ever used the draft simulator before?
Yeah, multiple times.
Okay. Experienced. Share screen. There we go. I'm going to make it as big as I can, but I'll read the names to you if you can't see them. Okay. So what we did was we set this up to be 7 rounds. We're doing all 7 rounds. You know, it's so stupid because, well, we might make a trade back to the 7th round. So that's why we have to select all 7. And then we're going to go fast speed. So we don't have to sit here all day. I already selected the Jets. As soon as I hit that last draft button, we're going to find out who slips, who goes in the top 3. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Oh, boy, this might be a worst case scenario. I'm not going to. Okay. So this is what happened. This is pretty bad news, I think. Aiden Hutchinson, Thibodeau, and Hamilton are all gone.
I wanted Thibodeau.
It's your nightmare, man. 3 in a row I had Thibodeau available. But now for you, gone. So what do we do?
I think they go Sauce Gardner.
Oh, there are people that are really going to like that pick. Okay. And there are going to be people who don't like that pick, but he is definitely. So you don't like Trayvon Walker at edge? You're not like too much of a drop off, too much of a reach?
Nah, well, I think we go DB and then.
Okay.
Yeah, DB with the Ahmad Gardner.
Okay. Let me figure out why this is not working suddenly. Oh, it's not working because I'm clicking on the wrong screen. Where are we? Okay, here we go. So we are going to take Gardner. We're not even going to look at the trades, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay,
so here
now
we go.
Trades.
Now you're going to look at trades? Okay, you got a plan, don't you? All right, so let's look at, just so you know who's off the board. Jermaine Johnson, edge off the board. Malik Willis, Akim Aquano, Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver, is off the board. So you want to look at the trades?
Yeah.
Chargers are offering 17, and they give us next year a 2nd and a 4th.
Wait, go to the next one.
Okay. And Tampa Bay is saying if you add in the 111, so we give up our 10 and 111, they'll give us 27, 16, 91, and a 2nd and 3rd next year.
I think I'll keep it.
You're going to keep the pick?
Yeah. I mean, if like the Seahawks were to offer DK or something, then I'll take it. But
okay.
I think I would go wide receiver here.
He's going to go wide receiver. That's going to be popular with a lot of people.
And I think I'm going to go probably Drake London.
Okay. So you're going to go Drake London. Okay, that's cool. There's
From
a lot
USC.
of people who like Drake London. From USC. You are a California boy. And you're staying loyal to the colleges near here. Okay. So here we are at pick 35. New England is trying to make a trade with us. Do you trade with New England?
No.
You deal with the enemy? No? Okay, good. And Miami. Do you deal with the enemy? Okay. You know what we tell Miami to do usually around here when they offer us a trade? We tell them to kick tires.
Yeah. I think I'll keep the pick because we need like an edge now.
Okay. So
I like Christian Harris.
Oh, so you want to go linebacker?
Wait, go up. I want to see the edges here.
Okay, so there's a way I can focus on just edge so you can see the best guys that are left. Okay. Boy Mafe, who had a great Senior Bowl. 2 sacks. And then Drake Jackson, Sam Williams, Arnold Ebektai, Cameron Thomas.
I mean, I would just go best available for edge.
Okay, so we're going to take Boye Mafe,
Yeah.
who's moved up a lot in the last 2 months since that Senior Bowl. Okay, and now we got pick 38. Tampa Bay wants you to drop down to 60 and give you a second next year, or Miami again wants to trade with you.
Wait, let's see Miami's again.
Miami wants to go all the way down to 102, but next year they'll give you a second, third, and seventh.
Do we have third-round picks in
Next year?
No, this year.
We have 1 third-round pick at 69, so we don't pick again until 69. And we're at 38 right now.
I'll trade it to Miami.
Really? Okay.
For the
Let me look at the
future.
other one again. Okay. For the okay, so you want to do it for the future. Okay. You want
Yeah.
that second, third, and seventh. Oh, some people are gonna hate that. Okay. I like it though. All right. Kid's aggressive. He understands what a rebuild is. Okay, so here we are at pick 69. Dallas wants
Keep it.
You want to keep it? Okay.
I want to
Okay.
look at running backs.
Running back. Okay. This is the big board, just so you can see where they sit on the big board. Okay. So if I scroll down, where's that first running back? Rashad White. But let me go and see
Is
if
Brees Hall gone?
we're gonna find out. He is gone. You have Rashad White, Tyler Algier, Jerome Ford, Tyler Beatty. Now we're getting far down though.
I'll go defense again.
Okay.
Just go to
Defense.
defense.
What position do you think we need on defense? Because there's somebody pretty high up on the board. It's pretty good.
I mean, we could go another edge,
Could do that.
or we get a safety.
Mm.
We don't have a safety, so I think I'd go with this safety because Marcus May. So I'd
Okay.
go Jalen Petre.
All right. Well, Jalen had a great Senior Bowl also. And a lot of Jet fans really want him, so that's a good pick. It'll be popular. Popular pick. Okay, 102. This is the pick that we traded down to.
Can I see the other trade offer?
Okay, so your best friend's favorite team is offering us their fourth or fifth trade down to 138.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Moose. Not going to happen. All right. Carolina loves giving us their picks. They're saying if you go down to 137 and throw in 163, so we're giving away 2 picks for 1, but they'll give us their 4th and 5th next year.
No, I want to dress someone with this pick.
And we already have a 4th, an extra 4th next year because we traded Blake Glassman for a 4th round pick. So actually, that was a 6th round pick. Okay, so 102. Let's look at the big board first. Show you who's up there. Got a linebacker up there, Quay Walker. Jeremy Ruckert, the tight end.
Is James Cook still available?
James Cook. Like
Dalvin's brother.
Surprisingly not. Wow. He's usually around. But he is not. They are taking a lot of running backs in this draft. You're not being given a great scenarios. You weren't offered good trades. Our worst nightmare in the top 3 picks happened for you. This was really bad luck. Got a bad draw.
I'll go to best available, like all.
Okay. He wants the big board. Quay Walker, really good tight end. Jeremy Rucker, really good. Quay Walker's a really good linebacker, and Rucker is a really good tight end, just so you know.
I don't think I'll go tight end because we got CJ Uzuma and Tyler Conklin.
Okay. Smart kid.
But I guess I'll go Quay Walker,
Okay.
the linebacker.
Okay. I have a very good information on Quay Walker that he's a very, very good linebacker. So it's a good pick. Okay, Washington is saying if you trade back just 2
Yes.
spots. Yes? Okay. You said yes before I finished. Okay. We're gonna trade back 2 spots. We have 2 picks. The Eagles come in and say, "Hey, we'll give you another 2 picks. All you got to do is throw in the 7th from Miami next year and go down to 124."
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want more picks, huh?
And then the 117. Wait, we're
Yeah.
picking right now, right?
We're picking now. So let's go to the big board. You tell me position. I'll tell you about all these players because I've done this 1,000 times.
Running back.
Running back. Okay.
I would take Kyron Williams.
Okay, he's gonna go with the big name, Kyron Williams. Boom. Okay. He's dropped back a lot for some reason.
Oh, trade.
Yes. Okay. You like picks, don't you? Look what LA is offering us.
For depth, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have a lot of picks. You're making your time on the show last a long time at this rate because we're gonna have 20 picks. That's good.
Go to OT.
You want to bring in a tackle, huh? Ooh, Rasheed Walker's there. He's a good player. Myron Cunningham's a good player. Max Mitchell's a good player. There's a few good ones left.
I'll go Rasheed Walker.
Okay, you're gonna just play the board. You can do that. Okay, 146. You got 1 million picks, so you could fill all these different positions.
I'll go with a defense. Go to defense.
Okay. Go to defense. Okay, we got a defensive tackle right on top from Ohio State. If you want tackle, safeties are there. Some cornerbacks. JoJo Dillman is pretty popular with some of us. Zacoby McLean is we call him a hidden secret. He's more of an edging linebacker, like a pass rusher.
Go up a little bit, all the way up to the top. I'll take Haskell Garrett, DT.
All right. It's a good player. Ohio State. Good run stuffer. Okay, 154. Let's see who's on the board. So this is going to be, let's go to the big board. Do you want to see who we picked so far so you know the positions?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you've done so far. You got a cornerback, Sauce Gardner. You got our wide receiver, Drake London, edge, safety, a linebacker, a running back, an offensive tackle, and a defensive tackle.
How many more picks do we have left?
We have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks left.
Okay.
Oh, no, more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks. You trading lunatic, you.
Okay. I think we go DB when we're another DB.
Okay. Might be somebody left there. I see a safety that's go. Oh, okay. Tariq Fields is there. That's good. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. The only cornerback I know left on this board that's anywhere near the top is I know Tariq Castro Fields, Penn State. You know, he could develop into a starting player one day. He's not going to be a superstar.
Yeah, I'll take him. He can end up like Bryce Hall.
Very possible. You're right. It's the 5th round right now, so you never know.
Yeah.
Can't see the chat, but they're probably going crazy right now. All right. Do you want even more picks?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
We could just own every pick at the end of the draft. Okay, so you're at 163 now. So we're 5th round.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that cornerback. 5th round was Bryce Hall. I think Richard Sherman was a 5th round pick. Look at Kyle Phillips in there. UCLA. You want to have another Braxton Berrios type player?
I'll leave that for the Patriots.
Oh, I know somebody who'd be very upset if they heard that.
I'll take. What positions have we gotten so far?
Okay, let's take a look. See, you take a million picks, now you're going to have to just double up on things. Remember, we don't have a young tight end. Just saying. Ahmed Gardner, cornerback, wide receiver, edge, safety, linebacker, running back, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, another cornerback. So where's the position we could use even another player in, I guess? We got plenty of picks. Do we take a tight end? Get a young person developing?
Yeah. I guess I'll go with Jelani Woods.
Okay, let me tell you about Jelani Woods. He's very popular for Jets fans that are on YouTube because he is 6'7". Okay, he's an absolute monster. He weighs 253 pounds, and he's very, very fast. He's a very freakish athlete. So that's an exciting pick because it's the perfect kind of guy because he's not ready to play right away, probably. But if he develops into something, he's going to be very good. All right. You can go anywhere now. You can just play the board if you want. You want another running back. Hassan Haskins from Michigan is a power back. Very powerful runner. Mclean. We love him because he's a great blitzer. He's great at blitzing the quarterback. Oh, there's some good safeties down there too. Quentin Lake. Tough decisions.
I'll take Mclean.
All right. There's a lot of Jet fans that like that pick. Okay. Now, the one thing we didn't take, I don't know if you think we need it, but we didn't take a kicker. But we did sign Greg Zerlane. Huh?
Wait, didn't we sign the Cowboys kicker?
We signed him, and we re-signed Pinero, so we have both of them coming into camp. But you could throw some darts on any of these guys. You never know.
I'll go Justin Schaffer.
All right, I'm going to take up guard. Okay, use another guard. And depth in the line. And we go again at 213. You made the trades, man. You wanted all these picks. We're going to have a lot of players. You're going to be able to field the whole football team. You want to look at who we picked?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many we have left? So, oh my God, there's so many left. So we have 1 million picks left. Now we've gotten a tackle, a guard. The offensive line is good. We got a linebacker, 2 linebackers, only 1 wide receiver, 2 cornerbacks. Oh no, 2 linebackers. One. Do we have 1 wide receiver? Yeah, just 1 wide receiver. Might want to look. Throw a dart on a wide receiver or do anything really at this point. You definitely covered all.
Wide receiver.
Let's look. Let's see what's on the board.
Find someone like Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You make a request? Yeah, let's look at one. Ooh. Bo Melton out of Rutgers is up there. Just so you know, he caught 2 touchdown passes in the Senior Bowl.
I'll take Bo Melton.
Yeah, he ran a 4.3, so he's super fast. I think the Jets would love to grab this guy. Just have a local guy on the team, like he could be the next Wayne Corbett. Okay, 218. Let's look at the big board. Okay. You think the Jets are going to take a quarterback in the draft to replace Zach Wilson? No, you're not going to replace Zach Wilson with a 6th-round quarterback?
Mm-mm.
Okay. This is the deepest we've ever went into a draft because you have like all these picks. Remember, Fadokasi's brother is here on this draft too. Alakunli Fadokasi. I'll just call him O Fadokasi, but he's a linebacker. We have a lot of those.
What's another DB?
Another DB. Okay, let's look at them. Let's go to defense, cornerback. Jalen Watson, Darion Kedrick.
I'll take Jalen Watson.
Yeah, okay. He's from Washington State. He's probably really good. Probably gets overlooked because he's in the Pac-10. Okay, 247. Let's look at the big board. Who's on top? Jermaine Walker, cornerback. Ooh. We already took so many linebackers, though. I forgot about Jeremiah Gemmel. Ooh, look at that. Safety. Center. Think we need a backup center? Well, they signed Dan Feeney, though, so. You can go anywhere with this.
I'll take another safety.
Okay. Who's the top safety on the board? Let's go to the first one. Nazir Greer?
Yeah.
Cool. We knew a Greer at Stony Brook. That's good luck. And this might be, is this the last one? Let's see. Look how many players you got. Okay, this is the last pick.
Can I see special teams?
Sure. Special teams.
For kicker?
Kicker? Okay, so the 2 best kickers are probably still there, so you're lucky. Yeah. The decision is Andrew Mevis or Cade York. And it's close because Cade York is really, he's very proven at LSU because he's kicked a lot of 50-plus yard field goals in big games. But Melvis is supposed to have like a crazy booming leg.
I'll take Cade York.
Cade York, that's who I always take. People like that, bringing young kicker into camp. All right, let's see how you did. Okay, first let's see what the chat's saying. Let's hope they're not yelling at you. Okay, why can't I see the chat? Oh, because I blew up my screen. Okay. So Jocelyn wants to know if Joe Namath was available. Jets Mess is saying great job. So he likes it. Nathan was telling you not to take a kicker. Well, he took one. What's the difference? We had 50 players already at that job. They were talking a lot. This is a Miami Dolphin fan. All these picks, it's like rebuilding a whole new team. It's kind of like the Jets have won 6 games over the past 2 years, so maybe we should build a brand new team. You see, Kyle Phillips is very popular amongst Jet fans. We got Bo Melton. So you like that? That was Jelani Woods. I told you, very popular. Kid's going to draft the whole 52-man roster. He wanted to come on because Grandizer is a Miami Dolphin fan. So, there's nothing wrong with, there's a made-up rule that you're not allowed to trade with a division rival. That's just like an invented rule. Like, you're allowed to. If they make you an offer you like and you think you're getting the better end of the deal. So how did they feel about Sauce? I wouldn't mind taking Walker, but Sauce is a better prospect. Okay, so you got some support there. And look at this. Watsu-K99, my co-host of my Wednesday night show, says, forget the trades and take Sauce. So a lot of people are going to love that. It looks Sauce's boss. Jocelyn said hello before. You knew her ever since you were a little baby. Okay. All right. So let's take one last look and see how we did. I'm going to share again. Share screen. Watch, we're going to follow. I'm going to save this draft, and we're going to follow all these players forever and see if you would be like a genius GM. So you bring in the shutdown cornerback Ahmad Gardner, and now you literally have Bryce Hall on the bench as your number 3 because we got CJ Reed. They might let Bryce Hall fight for a job against them, but anyway, this would give us like the deepest secondary because we would have Ahmed Gardner, CJ Reed, Bryce Hall, Eccles. It'd be pretty amazing. Michael Carter II at slot. Drake London, big target, dominated the Pac-10. You got him now with Elijah and Corey Davis. It's pretty nice. Boye Mafe, who had the great Senior Bowl. He moved up a lot in the draft. He went from 4th round to 2nd round in the rankings after the combines. Jalen Petrie is one of our popular safeties. He's definitely one of those guys in that 2nd tier. It's really good. Quay Walker, good linebacker. Kyron Williams, popular name, Notre Dame. He's played in big games, good all-around versatile back. Rasheed Walker, developmental tackle. Haskell Garrett's a guy who probably plays right away this year. If we drafted him, he'd actually get playing time. Tariq Castro Fields just to deepen that cornerback room. Jelani Woods. That'd be a good guy for one of those two tight ends get older. Jelani Woods could fill right in. So Kobe McLean, great pass rushing linebacker. Justin Schaefer, guard. Bo Melton, popular pick. He's actually going to be a decent NFL player, I think. And then you got a kicker and a couple of we're throwing some darts at some guys we don't know. So pretty good, pretty impressive. 13 years old, guys. 13. Wanted to come on and draft. How do you feel about it? How do you think you did?
I mean, well, in the real draft, I would probably try to trade the 10 for DK or AJ Brown.
Okay, so that's some good questions. Let's talk about that. So you, right now, what is DK the wide receiver you want more than any other wide receiver as far as trading is concerned?
Well, I like AJ Brown a little more.
Okay, the problem with AJ Brown, I think, is would Tennessee trade him? Would they be willing to trade him?
I mean, AJ Brown may be wanting a trade. I mean, if he came with Elijah Moore, I mean, they're both like best friends and lived with each other.
Okay. So, if you were in the NFL and Moose was in the NFL, that's his best friend, and then one of you might want to go to the other one's team, right?
I mean, yeah. Well, Jets got a lot of money that they don't use. They have a lot of cap space, so AJ Brown could get a big contract next year.
That's true. So if AJ Brown demanded a trade or wanted a trade and wanted out, and Tennessee said, "Okay, we don't want an unhappy player," you're all about trading the 10 for him. You think we'd have to pay more or just the 10?
I mean, if he's wanting a trade out, maybe just the 10, but we may have to add some other picks.
Okay. And but you'd be okay with DK?
Yeah, I'd be okay with DK.
And would you have been happy if we made that trade if Tyreek Hill would have came to us and we would have given away our 35, our 38, and our 69, like those 3 picks? Would you have been okay with that?
I mean, I wouldn't be too mad, but I wouldn't want to pay him that much money because I don't know how good he is without Patrick Mahomes.
That's a good point, right? Can he put up those numbers in a regular offense without one of the top 2 cornerbacks in the NFL?
Yeah.
People do ask that question. He does seem like an elite talent, but there's always that risk, right? Like who made who good? Did he make Mahomes better, or did Mahomes make him better?
Yeah.
Always that question. So, and it would have cost us $30 million a year, 4-year contracts.
Yeah.
Plus those 3 picks. Pretty heavy price. All right. So, so who'd you have picked if Thibodeau is the guy you were hoping was going to slip?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was hoping we maybe could get Sauce Gardner at 10, but if not, I would still go wide receiver there.
Right. So basically, none of the other guys were there. You made sure we're going to get Sauce Gardner, and then we get somebody else at 10. But if Thibodeau is there, now you're going to hope that Sauce Gardner falls to 10.
Yeah, I'll still probably go wide receiver there because if Garrett Wilson was still available, or Drake London, I like both of them.
Okay, so 347 Foxton says you're a bright kid, even brighter than some of the so-called experts. Well, I got to tell you, I'm sure everybody disagrees and has arguments over little different parts of this draft, but I think everybody would agree that none of us have done a draft that they don't like better than Mel Kiper's draft. So I think Mel Kiper's last draft has us taking, what does he has? I think he has us taking Aquanu and then Stingley or something. So
I used to think we were going to get Stingley at like 4.
Yeah. Do you think it's his injuries, or do you think he's just not as good as we thought he was?
I think it's injuries.
Yeah. And he might be hurt his whole year, right? So his whole career, he might end up getting these injuries. So
yeah.
All right. So in the chat, it feels like pretty popular. Who the hell is Mel Kiper anyway? I'll tell you who Mel Kiper is. He's a guy that did it before everybody else. So because he started doing mock drafts early on, he became the name. And it doesn't matter if he doesn't know what he's talking about. It doesn't matter if he's like always wrong. Hey, Jeremy Bobblehead. Big Green likes to call me Bobblehead because I could do this. I make my head a bobblehead. Ryan's not amused. Okay. Yeah, he pretty much invented the mock. So it doesn't make him good at it. It just means he had a really good idea. Let's do mock drafts. All right. So that will about tie it up. This was a good draft. We got some really good players, and we got a lot of players. So, how many of those players would really have to work out for it to be a great draft, right? I mean, if a couple of those guys at the end actually panned out and contributed to the team, we'd be pretty good. So, did you have fun, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he had a good time. Everybody, make sure you like the stream on the way out. Like it. This is a unplanned, kind of just sudden middle of the day draft. Glad so many people were able to make it. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to be signing off right now.
I like Hutchinson the best, and I don't think Linderbaum is worth a top 10 pick. Thibodeau slipped, and I am going to grab Thibodeau. The Giants took Khalil Elam. Good for them. Kenyon Green is a guarantee in my mind. He would be such a dream pick right here. Evan Neal is still on the board. I'm not going to pick him out. That 44 pick could be tight end. That 44 pick could be a good linebacker, a good safety. We could drop back one pick and pick up a second rounder for New Orleans. We got options here.